Good morning, dear members of AIESEC in Sri Lanka. My name is Maria Lucia Uribe, or Malu. For those who don't know me, I was MC People Development for AIESEC in Sri Lanka 2004 and 2005. I am right now an AIESEC alumni and a member of the International Ethics Subcommittee of AIESEC. They asked me to send you this video clip about the AIESEC Code of Ethics and ethics within AIESEC, so here I am. When I started to prepare this video clip, I was thinking, what is ethics? And from my point of view, ethics is about relationships. It's the way we guide our life in relation to others, how we interact with others in accepting and respectful ways. So then what is a code of ethics? If we see it from a normative point of view, a code of ethics is a set of rules or regulations that guide actions and behaviors in an organization. If we see it from a more pragmatic way, and I would say from the point of view of AIESEC, the AIESEC Code of Ethics is a central guide to act day-to-day decision-making inside AIESEC, and should also help members to nurture virtues that are helpful to develop their full potential and to become agents of change. For me, leaders are not those who know more than others, leaders are not those who have more skills, leaders are not those who know how to speak in public or know how to convince people. From my point of view, real leaders are those who know that their role lies on the capacity to relate to others, to embrace others, to serve others, to work for the whole and not only for themselves. Leaders are those who understand that their actions have an impact on others and on society. The Code of Ethics, or the AIESEC Code of Ethics, and the process of promoting this Code of Ethics should help developing ethical leadership within the organization. Ethical leadership needs individuals that strive towards ideals that encompass respect, responsibility, integrity, self-control, compassion, courage, understanding, among many other virtues that are important for the organization. To be able to become this kind of leader, one needs to go through a self-reflection process. And it's a reflection process that one has to do every day, that helps us to think about our relations to others, how we do things inside the organization, how we relate to our stakeholders, how we behave in our daily activities in AIESEC. It's an attitude to understand that the role of a leader goes beyond today, that a leader acts to leave footprints, to transcend. I would say that ethical leadership is a spiritual journey, where one learns to see the humanity of the other, where one learns to be humble and accepting, where one reflects upon the coherence of our actions with our thoughts and our words. Spiritual journey that takes us to act aware that our decisions embed a larger responsibility, that our decisions impact others, and that our decisions make a difference. I believe this is what makes a real leader, and I believe this is what the Code of Ethics in AIESEC should achieve. It's not to legalize the way we act in AIESEC or to make our relations within AIESEC more difficult, but to lead AIESECers to self-assess their own behaviors and increase their capacity to empathize with all stakeholders, and I mean all stakeholders, LC members, MC members, AIESEC International, companies, TN takers, alumni, and all those members of the network at all different levels. I believe the AIESEC Code of Ethics will help us to create trust among all our stakeholders, will help us to increase awareness about critical issues in AIESEC, will stimulate ethical dialogue, will help us to build consensus about vital issues within the organization, will make our activities more professional, guiding us to a level of accountability that will help us to improve AIESEC's performance and credibility. And this will naturally lead us to increase our exchanges and our impact on society. Organizations that are committed to ethical performance not only have improved their revenues, but also their impact on societies. They have been recognized not only because of the products they make, but also because of their leadership in the areas they perform. Examples of those organizations can be Kellogg or General Electric, and I'm sure most of you have heard of their products and have bought some of their products, but they are also recognized because of the impact on society. They care about their employees, they care about the environment, they care about the activities they perform in daily basis, they care about their customers, they care about everything they do. But this is because they have a good leadership. Leadership that is aware about the actions that they have to serve others and not to be served. Leadership that is aware that the organization needs to impact on society, that the organization is not only about making money, but about people. They have a human face on the organization. They recognize the importance of the activities they do, and they recognize that they are part of the society. They don't see themselves as an isolated company, but they see themselves as part of a whole. And this is what makes a difference in an organization. This is what makes a difference in the things they do. I believe these kind of companies are a role model for AIESEC. AIESEC cannot see itself as an organization working alone, as an organization working for develop leadership that is in a vacuum. AIESEC should see itself as an organization that is inside the society, an organization that should help developing leadership that is useful for society. And I believe the Code of Ethics in AIESEC will help us to guide our behaviors, attitudes, the activities we do, the way we do things in ways that are respectful, accepting, compassionate, in ways that will help us to improve the impact of AIESEC in societies. I really encourage all AIESEC in Sri Lanka to read the AIESEC Code of Ethics, to think about daily behaviors, daily attitudes, about relation with others. As I told you before, this is a spiritual journey, and it's a journey about oneself. A paper written by some people will not make a difference in AIESEC. What will make a difference in AIESEC is the commitment of all and each individual that belongs to this organization. I encourage you to start implementation of the AIESEC Code of Ethics in Sri Lanka now. It's a process that will take you to create learning circles about ethics, ethical issues, to engage in a dialogue about vital issues inside AIESEC in Sri Lanka, to improve the relationship with your stakeholders. Encourage you to invite alumni, to invite tea and takers to discuss issues that are important for AIESEC in Sri Lanka. Make it real. Don't let the AIESEC Code of Ethics be another paper on your shelves, but to become a real document that will improve the way we develop change agents for AIESEC in Sri Lanka and for the Sri Lankan society. This is all what I have to say. I wish you all the best in this process of implementing the AIESEC Code of Ethics. If you have questions, don't hesitate to ask me or any of the members of the International Ethics Subcommittee. Thank you and bye.